Good day, everyone. My name is Viveka Poneswaran and I'm from USM. I'm as a representative from Team 69 for 2021 Winter Nusantara Project will be presenting on enhancing business performance through social media platforms amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a study on Shopee in Malaysia. Before moving on to the study, let me give some explanation on Shopee as well as our purpose of the study. Shopee is an online e-commerce shopping platform headquartered in Singapore and it was established in 2009 by Forrest Lake. Shopee and the platform was first launched in Singapore by 2015 and since it has spread to Malaysia, Thailand, Taiwan, Indonesia, Vietnam and Philippines. Shopee connects sellers with buyers who can purchase products in several categories including electronics or fashion. Shopee started advertising their sellers' shops and products on various social media platforms frequently during the pandemic. This study aims to investigate the extent of social media platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram in attracting customers towards Shopee, leading its business performances. Hope everyone have a basic view on what our study is all about. With that note, I would like to explain on our literature review. According to statistics from the Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China, e-commerce revenue in Malaysia continued to rise from 2020 to 2021. Shopee, Lazada, and PG Mall, the top three most popular e-commerce providers, all saw a steady increase in page views in 2020 and 2021 respectively. A report by PayPal found that Malaysians prefer to shop online to save time. Bank transfers, digital wallets, credit cards, and COD are the preferred payment methods across Malaysia. From the perspective of the development, mobile terminal accounts for more than 70% of Shopee in Southeast Asian countries. Embedding e-commerce within social media is powerful in that it allows customers to discover brands through social content and find products they normally wouldn't search for on an e-commerce platform. Based on Smart Brief, the social element of social media platform also make it easier for brands to create interactive shareable campaign that help new product launches go viral. Shopee platform creates immersive experience by building a strong community that enables users to connect and interact with one another. Shopee focuses on understanding each market and its users' behavior through a lot of hyper-localized activities. Through Shopee's preferred seller system, Shopee Mall customers are shown the most sold items and are given a guarantee by Shopee for the originality of products being sold. Shopee keeps its engagement with customers constant through different promotional activities like sale fees, no shipping fee offers, and commissions. Shopee also makes membership deals with its seller and customers and they earn profit through Shopee. E-commerce explains online marketplaces have become an essential to grow any business in the past few decades. This change on shifting markets from physical locations to online web pages and applications occurred very fast so that it reduces the gap between a seller and a buyer cost effectively. This will help a lot of new sellers to build competitive advantage in market competition. This slide presents our research framework where we have derived three hypotheses. All three variables have a positive relationship with customer satisfaction. Let's move on to the next slide, which is research methodology. A quantitative method was used in this study. As for the sample, we used convenience sampling. We set a sample size of 150 respondents and achieved our target through social media and contacts to fulfill the survey successfully from Malaysians. For this study, Google Forms was used to create a set of questionnaires. Then, the data was imported to SPSS system for further analysis. A 4-section questionnaire was used in this study, specifically demographic, personal experience, user satisfaction, and enhancing business performance. We employed a 7-point Likert scale for the measurement of responses and asked respondents to indicate 1 for strongly disagree and 7 for strongly agree. We have reached to the important part, which is results and discussion. The bar graph shows that we had a balanced number of respondents for both male and female. Additionally, in the pie chart, Most of the respondents were students, while working professionals were only 22% out of the 150 respondents. 81 respondents were between the age of 20 to 21, while 18 respondents were between the age of 18 to 19. This slide summarizes on users' behaviors and influence of social circle and social media. The survey shows that 24.7% of the respondents have 2 years experience of using Shopee and 23.3% had 3 years experience of using Shopee. Majority of the respondents use Shopee for shopping purposes and 9.3% of respondents use Shopee for both shopping and business purposes. Majority of the respondents agreed that social media gave them an insight on Shopee and their friends encouraged them to use Shopee. In this study, the first variable used 5 items, while the second, third, and fourth variables employed 2 items each. The Cronbach alpha for customer satisfaction and development denote a strong relationship between the items in the variables, as the value of alpha is in the range of 0.7 to 0.9. Meanwhile, the Cronbach alpha for customer engagement indicates an insignificant positive relationship among the set of items of this variable, as the value of alpha is below 0.65. As presented in regression analysis table, the relationship between marketing strategy and development was positively correlated to customer satisfaction with beta values of 0.441 and 0.210. The value of R-square was 0.38, which means that 38% of the variation in customer satisfaction was explained by marketing strategy and development. This slide shows the summary of hypothesis of the study. The core point of shopping strategy in the modern shopping marketing platform is based on consideration that the customer is the starting point and the end goal of the marketing activities. Thus, the first hypothesis is supported. Customer engagement is only restricted to rating the product and giving a review, which at times is not enough for other customers to be satisfied with the product being offered. Shopee at the same time doesn't have any means of communication such as hashtags to directly engage with the targeted audience. Therefore, it can be said that customers at times, although satisfied with the Shopee platform, aren't keen to engage. Hence, the second hypothesis was not supported. To achieve success in marketplace, online firms in Malaysia would need to invest resources in human development, company infrastructure, and providing very attractive storefronts to be able to gain competitive positions in the market. Therefore, the third hypothesis is accepted. We have reached to the end of the presentation, as I would like to conclude that the present research has demonstrated that the findings derived able to explain that Shopee's user satisfaction is significantly related to 2 dimensions of business performance, which are marketing strategy and development of online marketplace. Thus, it is proven that social media does help business performance during the COVID-19 pandemic. However, customer engagement did not significantly influence customer satisfaction towards Shopee in Malaysia. The users are encouraged to utilize social media as one of the tools to enhance overall business performance. It is advisable for Shopee to create a strong customer connection and prevent them from switching to other online shopping platforms. There are some limitations which can be improved for further study. The sample of this study is concentrated on consumer in Malaysia. Hence, the present study should be replicated to consumer in other countries as well. The survey data in this study need to cover more general population instead of students. Thus, in the next study, researchers should implement qualitative and quantitative method to adequately collect data from general population in all range of age in Malaysia to deeply evaluate respondent perception and intention to use Shopee. That's all from me. Thank you, everyone.